Hello, Saidi here, and welcome to another CCNA CyberOps lab. Now, in this lab, I'll be using Wireshark to capture and examine packets generated between the PC browser using the Hypertext Transfer Protocol and a web server. Now, when an application such as the HTTP or File Transfer Protocol, or you say simply say FTP, first start on a host, TCP uses the three-way handshake to establish a reliable TCP session between the two hosts. For example, when a PC uses a web browser to surf the internet, a three-way handshake is initiated and a session is established between the PC host. A PC can have multiple simultaneous active TCP sessions with various websites. Now, just like with the other labs we have been doing here on this channel, the required resources here also is CyberOps Workstation virtual machine. Now, I'll start the CyberOps VM by logging in with the username analyst and the password CyberOps. Then I'll go straight and launch my mininet topology here using this command sudo lab.support.files slash script slash cyberops underscore topology or topo.py. So this will set up the topology for me. And then on the mininet prompt, I'll enter this command xtam h1 to start the host 1. And then I'll enter xtam h4 to start host 4. Now from the host 4, I want to enter this command to start the web server or the web service. Right at the prompt, I'll enter home analyst lab.support.file slash script slash reg underscore server underscore start.sh. This will start the server or the web server on host 4. Now, after doing that, I will go to my host 1 and then launch a web browser by entering this command Firefox. Now, after the Firefox window opens, I'll start a TCP dump session in the terminal of node H1 or host 1 and send the output to a file called capture.pcap. Now, this file doesn't exist, so it is a single command that will also create the file. Now, the command, we have dash v option there. Now, with the dash v option, we can be able to watch the progress. So this TCP dump capture will stop after the capturing 50 packet because we are going to specify only 50 packets. Now here the command. From the command prompt, and I enter TCP dump space dash I to specify the interface. And now the interface is of host 1. So I'll now enter H1 dash ETH0, which is the interface, space dash V. This V allows us to see the progress. C to specify that we want to send 50 packet. And then dash W here is to write to that file. So space, then the path to which we want the folder or the file to be created, which is home slash analyst slash capture.pcap. Now, after the TCP dump start, quickly navigate to 172.16.0.40 in the Firefox web browser. Now, let's analyze the packet using Wireshark. Okay, so from H1, I'll now click or enter this command wireshark-gtk to open my Wireshark on this node. Then from my Wireshark, I'll now go to the file open and then select the pcap file, which we save with the name capture.pcap. So the file is located at home slash analyst, then the capture.pcap. So after opening this pcap or the capture.pcap file, on a .pcap file, on a enter a filter of TCP here to examine the TCP packet. Now, this TCP packet contains a lot of information like the IP addresses, the TCP port numbers, and the TCP control flags. Now, in this example, the frame 1 is the start of the three-way handshake between the PC and the server on H4. Now, in the packet list pane, which is the top section of the main window of the Wireshark, and then select the first packet, which is the beginning of the TCP three-way handshake. And then I'll now click the arrow to the left of the transmission control protocol in the packet details pane, which is the middle section, to expand and examine the TCP information. Now from here, we'll be able to see the source and destination port number. And then from there, we can be able to see that the destination port number is the well-known port number like 80. and then the source port number is actually a randomly generated number. Now, also from the first packet selected, the flag there or flags there is the sync flag, and then this the relative sequence number is set to 0. Now, if I'm to select the second packet there, I now see that this packet is in a kind of reverse. The destination IP address initially will now be the source address of this packet, and then the port and destination port number will be in a reverse order. Now, the relative sequence number is 0, and the relative acknowledgement number is 1 from the second packet. Now, selecting the third and final packet of the three-way handshake, we can now see that the flag is set to acknowledgement flag, which is the ACK or ACK. The relative sequence and the acknowledgement number are set to 1 as a starting point. Now, the TCP connection is established and communication between the source computer and the web server can begin. Now, apart from just capturing and saving it to a file, we can use TCP DOM to view the packet. So you can always use the manual page to check the information about a particular command. So for this example, I'm going to use man TCP DOM to see what are the options, what are the available options for me to use in the case of TCP DOM. Now you'll see a bunch of them, and you can filter it down because there are a lot of information there. So you can filter it down using this slash dash r, and then this will filter it to the next. It's just like a way of searching forward in the document. After typing that, you should just type n to move to the next match. So now the dash R options allows you to read packet from file that was saved using the dash W option with TCP dump or other tool with TCP dump or other tools that write pcap or pcap-ng files such as Wireshark. Now we have already saved this file capture.pcap. So what I'm going to do now is to simply just enter the command TCP dump space dash R, then the path on which I saved the capture.pcap or captured file. So now after entering the path, which is home slash analyst slash capture.pcap, and then space, when I enter TCP dash C space 3. So what the TCP does there is just a way of filtering it down to just TCP packet. And then the dash C there specify that we want to view, or I want to view 3 lines. So to view the three-way handshake, you may need to increase the number of lines after the C. In my own case, I only use 3. So you might want to use something like 5 or 6. Now I'll navigate to the terminal used to start the mininet, and then I will terminate the mininet by entering the quit in the main CyberOps VM terminal window. So here I am. I'll just enter quit, and then hit enter. It is now stopping all the process of all the devices that we are running in the mininet. And then after writing the done, I will now enter another command, which is sudo mn-c to clean up the process started by mininet. So it will require a password for analyst, which is CyberOps, and then that is it. The clean is done. So Wireshark is often used for security purposes, for after the fact analysis of normal traffic or after a network attack. Now, new protocols or services may need to be captured to determine what port are being used. So that is how you use TCP to view the saved file or the captured file or the PCAP file. That is how to use Wireshark to view the captured file, and that is how to analyze a TCP three-way handshake. I hope you learned something from this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.